The next person on the list is Manuel Yang.
Yeah!
These series of videos are going to be uploaded on YouTube, so if you want to check them out, it's YouTube/BGSUSOS. Okay, this is a series of poems I wrote for a White Way session, which was a session of people, my friends and I, we got together just once to share each other's poems. And they didn't really go anywhere, so this is what I wrote for that particular session a few years ago. This poetry reading ain't no fucking sausage fest or a prologue in denial. When I mentioned I was getting together with two other guys this coming Sunday evening to jam on each other's poems, she said, "Wow, that sounds, so gay. Are you sure you guys aren't a bunch of flaming fruits?" "Well, it sure is a limp dick dangling between my legs, if that means anything. I mean, we can try it naked, if you don't believe me. We can take off all our clothes and wave our uncircumcised words like three drunken yahoos who are so fucked up they can't tell cock from pussy, like Ginsberg howling on that legendary night in Frisco over 50 years ago. But Ginsberg was a queer as a Tommy Spence penny, and try as we might, we're only three limp, candy-ass dicks no matter how hard we circle jerk each other, spitting out porn-obsessed cadences like teenage lobotomy on wheels. Look, I can't speak for these two other dudes, but personally, I like going anal in a babe. That's because some pussies ain't tight enough and assholes giving me better friction. Don't call this a sausage fest because the three of us, whether you call us the stooges of motherfucking twat, three Marxist musketeers or triple X construct pricks, we still haven't got enough pussies in our lifetime to start trying on each other's hairy assholes. What a sick idea. Even if we're chicks, we wouldn't fuck each other in a million years. Now would we, boys? Lineball once said on Route from Paradise, recounting a political trial where his comrades got busted for throwing a Molotov cocktail at a stool pigeon's house. "You see, Tracy, when you get people like Tom, Manuel, and me together, getting high, talking revolution, we'll fuck each other and conspire violent insurrection. Be that as it may, we're stirring crazy shit from our bowels tonight. Yeah, there'll be plenty of sex, violence, and pathetic midlife crisis whimpers. But between the rock of pretense and no hard place to sell pity, the ulcers, to say nothing of the assholes, of our minds are bleeding because every day we eat the flesh of our abstracted surplus value, like practically everybody else in the world. These poems we write between a cig, a jack-off, a drink, a bad job, or no job at all won't save us because nothing can save us because our old dreams taste detritus and our once incandescent desires are scattered to the four winds like Santa Ana blaze. There's not even any joy left in drinking, and dope leaves fingerprints of dead brain cells on the vanishing embers of our thoughts. Pascal famously said a man is a thinking reed. Us, we're a bleeding, burnt-out reed. And our poems, such as they are an incense for the dying in us, the world, whatever the fuck we like. Why not? With these tired, small, and wilting words, we trace the genealogy of our pissed-out lives, squeezed and discarded like pig shit, remembering how we once fell in love with words, the shapely poetry of a naked woman. Remember to remember, Henry Miller said, but I say, remember to dismember. Dismember these what could have and should have been memories that don't count for shit. Dismember the lies we made of our lives, these lying words that slip like cheap condoms. Dismember all the never-coming messiahs, from a son of man to anti-social socialism. Dismember and forget I ever lived or existed because I don't need anybody to keep my grave clean. In fact, I don't need a grave, urn, or ashes. Just fade me out and fade out all my thoughts. In less than 100 years, nobody will even remember us anyway, let alone this reading. We were gone before we even began our nameless nothing thing. No cock, no pussy, no asshole, just pure nada. But still, before we fade, fuck off, Hemingway. Fuck off, Bukowski. Fuck off, Miller. For now, it's Donnie, Manny, and Tommy's turn. For now. is called Ugly Losers. Do you remember how we once dyed our skin in the heat of what is to be, stirring energy of infinite ifs in our veins, deranging desire? That was a time of infinite regress and a place where we said yes. Now we don't even say no. We don't say, can I even remember what we came to say, because we have nothing to say. We do not despair, for despair demands devotion. And we never practiced or believed anything. After us, in us, nothing. This is the most we can say. Our declamations, the more charged and hot we had made them, the more meaningless they became. We've been sucking on the bones of our dying. Yes, this too has become our cliche, an insignia of yet the same. Ugly losers, dead-end dipshits, brainless bozos, chicken shit cocksuckers. If only we can get a rise out of ourselves with such name-calling. But it's impossible, because you say and forget. Because you say in order to forget. So accept it, or keep suffering this circular purgatory. Accept that you amount to nothing, not even a minor fuck-off. Accept it and die. You don't matter. I don't matter. To not matter doesn't matter. That's your only way out. If you think this is fatalism, you're still stuck in your own shit. Choke on it and die like you were meant to. To really kill yourself takes more balls than putting a bullet in your head, swallowing poison, jumping off a building, slitting your throat, hanging yourself. To live or die means nothing. Give up meaning. Give it up, and you can go where you were meant to be. No rest is up to you. No give it your best shot. No goddamn illusion. That's the only beginning worth commencing. So commence it now, motherfucker. You're dead anyway. Okay, this is based on Don's roommate, not roommate, but a person who lives in his own little apartment complex. It's called Barbie Cunt. The old woman lives by herself upstairs from Don. If you smoke a cig in your room, she gives you a warning. There's a chick across the hallway from Don who was getting blazed on pot. When she saw that, she scrawled a threat to turn in the girl to the police or the landlord and pasted on the front door of the building where any passersby could see it. What a fucking bitch! I snorted. Tom chimed in. Well, Dawn, tell him about her dolls. Yeah, man, when I went upstairs to talk to her the other day, I saw all these Barbie dolls lining her wall. So I asked her, hey baby, where's Ken? And she freaked, slamming her door in my face like I was going to rape her Barbie dolls. We went outside. Don and Tom lit up. Tom, his Marlboro hanging from his mouth, asked, you want to smoke? And I nodded. Hey Don, give Manny one of yours. I'm running low on my reds. Don chortled, handing me a Camel. That's fucking classic Tommy right there. Asks you if you want one and has someone else give it to you. As we sucked in our cancer sticks like badass Kens with a weird heart on, we looked up at the Barbie cunt's window and noticed shiny Barbie stickers all over it. Makes you want to spray paint. Barbie sucks dirty donkey dicks. Break into her room and use her dolls as butt plugs and dildos, doesn't it? Yeah, suck our dirty donkey dicks, you motherfucking Barbie bitch! We smiled like three heartless assholes serenading an ugly, decrepit Juliet who never killed herself.